Hey everyone, it's Mopspear, and I've got bad triggers on my third-party Xbox 360 controller, so let's fix it. But first, this is what's wrong. I can't seem to fire one bullet at a time. If I fire it, sometimes it shoots 2 bullets, or sometimes it shoots 1, so I can't tell. Let's go into the Windows properties. So the left trigger works okay, but the right trigger is kind of jumpy when you test it, so let's fix it. I've got my controller, I've got the cord tied up. Now we need to start unscrewing the screws out of the back. Let's speed it up. Once they're all out, we can take a look at it. Each trigger moves a mechanism that spins some sort of wheel inside of the controller, and that's how it reads the input. Those are the 2 wheels inside. I'm sure there's a better name than wheel, but that's what I call it. Okay, you can see where we need to clean. I've got my isopropyl alcohol. I'm taking a toothbrush because I was tempted to use a Q-tip, but that could get some fibers in there. So I'll just use a toothbrush. While I'm here, I'll do the left trigger even though that one's okay. Might as well since it's already open. Yeah, after that's done, we'll take some canned air. We're gonna blow out the mechanism that works the triggers and give it a couple good blasts of the canned air, and then move the trigger while you're doing it. Make sure all that alcohol gets dried up or blown out, and do the same for the next one too. I decided to go back over one more time just to make sure everything's dry before I put it back together, because if it's closed, it's gonna have a much harder time. Okay, that was the canned air. Bye-bye canned air. Okay, now we're gonna put it back together, but first, let's test it. Yeah, let's test it before we put it back together. Also, there's the brand. Off we go! Now here is the Legends of Grindia. And pulling the triggers works really well to switch abilities. Okay, now that I know it works, we can put the top back on, or the back on. It goes together pretty easily, but it's got a little plastic bit where the microphone goes into, so we have to reattach that. The round part goes towards the top. Finagle the back on there, but make sure the square notch fits into the wire correctly. Alright, so it should go back on pretty easily. Just gotta work it a little bit if it doesn't get on right away. I've taken this apart before, and sometimes I got a little trouble getting it back on. Alright, it's all back together. Everything feels fine. Let's test it. Okay, we're back here with Halo. We're in training mode. Everything feels fine. Left trigger works. Right trigger works. I think everything's okay. But let's try something that shoots 1 shot at a time. Okay, that's working. Well, while we're here, let's try the pistol too. Yep, 1 shot at a time. My old problem is gone. Everything has been fixed. Oh no, someone's here. Get out of the way. Okay, alright, we're fine. We're fine. Alright everybody, that's been my super easy third-party Xbox 360 controller repair video. All you had to do was open it up, take a little bit of 70 or higher percent isopropyl alcohol, rub it in there with the toothbrush, not a Q-tip, don't want to get any fibers in there, and then blow it out with canned air. Make sure it's all dry, reassemble it, test it, and make sure it works. Okay, everybody. Oh no, I'm being sucked into the void! Thank you for watching! Don't forget to like and subscribe, because then Xdeath will let me go, hopefully. See you later. Bye bye.